The word for you today. We are going to be in 1 Peter chapter 5. It's a verse that we hear all the time. It's cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. But I want to look at verse 6 and 7 because a lot of times we take one verse and we separate it from what it's connected to. So 1 Peter chapter 5 verses 6 and 7, it says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that he may exalt you at the proper time, casting all your cares on him, because he cares for you." What we see about this verse and what you'll see in your books, it's about casting our worries, our anxieties on God, but all of that is part of humility. It says, humble yourselves. It's a command given from Peter to the people he's writing to. He says, humble yourselves. A command to do that. And he says, under the mighty hand of God. And what that means, he's saying, you need to humble yourself under God because you know who he is. He has the mighty hand. He is God. He is great. He is mighty. And we humble ourselves before him. And part of doing that, in verse 7, it says, casting all your cares on him. The word casting, it's this idea of throwing, like casting stones, throwing stones. It's the same word that is used during Jesus's triumphant entry, where people throw their coats over the donkey's colt. They throw them, cast them onto the donkey's colt for Jesus to ride on. And then it also says all your cares. Really, the best word I think that translates to is anxieties. It's cares, our worries, our anxieties. We cast those things on God because he cares for us. And I think the reason why that's part of humbling ourselves is because when we take our anxieties and our cares and our worries, and when we refuse to cast them on God, when we hold on and hold control of them for ourselves, what we are saying to God is, I don't want to give these to you because I don't trust you with them. And that's something that I've struggled with, for sure. Wanting to be in control, wanting to manage my own anxieties, and instead of humbling myself, recognizing how mighty and great God is, and in a position of humility, giving my anxieties to the one who can really take care of them. I try to hold on to them myself. And what that shows is, instead of giving them up, instead of trusting the Lord, instead of relying on his strength, what we end up doing is we must have control for ourselves. Part of being humble, part of humbling ourselves before God means giving up control. Humility is recognition of who God is and who we are in comparison. God is the greatest being, mighty, stronger than we could ever understand. He knows all. And the thing that really gets me is that he is all loving. He cares for us deeply. He is love. And if we're going to humble ourselves, if we're going to cast our anxieties, it's because we need to know who God is, know his power, know his strength, know his love, and trust that he's going to take care of us. That's how we give up our anxieties. So if you're holding on to anything today, if there's any anxieties, any worries, any cares that you are holding on to, would you take the time today to pray to the Lord? Recognize who he is. Recognize his power and his love, and would you take the time and give those anxieties, give that control away to the Lord? Have a great day.